next one. Clannad After Story and Hunter x Hunter.
You haven't seen this, right, Gone?
I haven't seen After Story.
That's
no.
fucked that I've watched this and you haven't.
Yeah, that is weird.
Aren't you the anime man? No, it's you.
No, that was back
Right
when
here.
that was back when I was just plain old.
I thought you did like a video about Clannad After Story. Why the fuck did I watch it then? I thought I only watched shows you talk about.
Jeez, thanks, Colin.
Bro,
Listen, your videos you're too long. Gotta cut it down. I watched Corpse Party. I played that thanks to you.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean I could not get through Clannad. Actually, that was the reason I never got.
That is fair.
Clannad.
Can you believe there was a world where I got through that?
Yeah, how
That's
the
impressive.
fuck did that happen?
That is impressive.
Yeah,
I've changed. You see, there's this thing that happens when you get to like, I don't know, age 16 where you realize, hold on, I don't have to watch mid. I can like watch good stuff. Do you remember having this?
Yeah.
You used to just watch everything that was put in front of you or whatever you like saw.
Yeah, why do you think I burnt out?
And you would just watch it because you were like, oh, this is what you do.
Yep.
And then for the first time I realized you could just not watch something after starting it, I was like, whoa.
It's when anime fans realize the concept of, oh, I can just drop a show.
Yeah.
It's become so powerful. You save so much time. Look, I personally have a special thing for After Story.
I do
Obviously,
like After Story a lot.
After Story was beautiful, made me cry like a shitload, left me with a
But
very
it took
like
50 episodes to get me there.
But looking back on it retrospectively, I can understand why people cannot make it through Clannad because to be fair, it is a lot slower.
And half the characters are so annoying.
Half the characters are pretty annoying, and
I couldn't get over the starfish girl. That's when I was
Fuko?
Yeah, Fuko.
Dude, I've blanked that from my memory. I feel like I'm a sleeper agent to something. Because I've blanked that entire
See, as someone who played the
aspect.
original visual novel, right, I don't understand why they decided to focus so much on Fuko's story because it is the most mid story out of all the girls.
She just annoyed the fuck out of me, and everyone's probably like, "Oh my god, she has such a
didn't even know it
sad
was a visual
story
novel.
or something." I couldn't remember her
But
story.
they all have sad stories.
Yeah, I mean, they
That's
all
the
have.
thing.
I mean, me saying this feels like I'm like, bullying a cancer patient or something. I don't know if she has cancer. She probably does with how Clannad went.
It's just like, not to be rude or anything, but like, I think that it's just like child writing. Like, where you make a bunch of these characters that are kind of just insufferable. And then you go, no, they're not insufferable. They had a backstory.
Yeah, they're coping.
They're dealing with something. It's like, so the fuck is everyone? I don't want to fucking hear about you're a dick because something happened to you. You can't just be a dick or be fucking annoying around everyone all the goddamn. Even though Clannad's not that bad in that sense, but a lot of other shows, I feel like anime does this, especially with like, no, this character's not a bad guy. He's just misunderstood.
Also,
you see in this one flashback, he pet a dog.
Also,
So he's not
that means he has a
evil.
heart.
Yeah, not evil.
Okay, one thing as well that I think the Clannad story, one aspect that gets overshadowed a lot, I think, with Clannad, thinking back to it now, is that the comedy bits are like, some of it is like genuinely funny. Like it's really well animated because Kyoto Animation was at its peak. I thought a lot.
I don't remember laughing a single. You know that one video thumbnail title of like watching this thing until I laugh.
Yeah.
And it's like 24 hours. Like that's me watching Clannad.
Really?
Not that I didn't like it.
Yeah, that's me watching most comedy animes, to be fair.
That is true. That is true.
I like After Story. I did not like Clannad.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair.
I also hate that fucking song.
Which one?
Dango, 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 Dango.
I think it's cute.
And then it brainwashed me into thinking that Dango was something that was good. And then I tried it and I was like, Dango is mid as fuck.
All right, I can't forgive you on that.
Dango is mid. Dango is
can't
mid.
forgive you on
Is it mid?
that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
All right,
pretty
I
fucking
need both
mid.
of you to turn in your visas.
Dango is fucking mid.
All right, but in saying that, I'm not even going to entertain that. But okay, look, again,
both
for
of these
me,
are-
for me, After Story, very personal show for me, but
Yeah, me too. I'd say it's the first show that I cried at.
100%.
I don't
But
think I
in
cried
saying that,
before
Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter is just fucking goated. Like, what more can I say? I haven't even watched the anime, and I know it's goated.
I want him to write a sex scene so bad.
Togashi?
It would be like 15 volumes long, all about the difference in men.
No, it won't even be shown. It'll just be like he'll just describe it in
Yeah,
words.
it would be so much writing, but I know that it would go so hard.
It'd be like the mid scene, which is complete darkness.
It would go so hard.
It would be like the ejaculation scene, but the ejaculation scene is broken up by like milliseconds,
Yeah.
and like the decision making.
We would see the tournament arc of the sperm. We would hear in great detail how the sperm was destined to win from the very
And then
beginning.
every frame it like zooms in closer and closer until it becomes microscopic.
The sperm had nen. Started forming nen from the ball sack.
There'd be like a breakdown on how like
It would be a 50-year backstory from the guy who started embedding nen in his ball sack in the hopes that one of his children would become the world's strongest nen user from being imbued, even though the sperm lifespan is like trilliseconds or something.
He'd find a way to be like, and this man figured out a technique to ejaculate a single sperm at a time. but the sperm was imbued with all of the energies of the millions of sperm in one.
It's like all the name just comes out. He died shortly after.
We just wrote 4 volumes. It would go so hard.
Right,
the way that he writes just things is just awesome. I don't even know how to describe it.
I mean, I think we can all agree.
Excruciating detail. It goes hard.
Yeah, I can't really comment on Clannad after story. Everyone tells me it's so much better than
Well, we
Clannad.
both watched it and we both said Hunter.
We both said
Yeah.
Hunter.
So,
So Hunter goes
How
through.
the fuck did After Story make it up there? What is this list?
Yeah.
Feel like it looks like there's a. I mean, Clannad After Story is still a very, very old favorite.
Oh,
to
yeah.
a lot of fans in our generation and our age.
It is still one of the most emotional shows, I think.
fuck.
All right,
I
next
just don't
one.
think the payoff is worth it.
It's just you have to go through.
This is
All right,
the
next
hardest one so far.
Gurren Lagann or Mob Psycho? Oh, this is so
Horny
hard.
peak versus normal peak.
God damn.
Gurren Lagann isn't even horny peak, man. That's kill the kill. That's kill the kill.
True, yeah.
This Gurren Lagann is like for the fucking manliest peak versus.
They both share a lot of similarities in some senses about a character having to kind of mature a bit.
They do.
But which one does it better?
I mean, I will say from a critical standpoint, you know, this is the difference between my brain and my heart right now. Because from a critical standpoint, both are fantastic, but Mob Psycho does have a cleaner story. The development is a lot cleaner, and the characters are so well written. But just in terms of like the pure raw adrenaline I feel when watching a show, nothing I think has ever topped Gurren Lagann in my eyes.
I 100% agree with you. Like, you took the words out of my mouth.
Just
Like in my head, I was like, "Which do I go for?" Because I still remember like vividly watching Gurren Lagann for the first time, and just man, some of those like scenes, like and the fucking ending. I just remember I was just like, "Ain't no fucking," and like the songs and stuff. Like, man, I had the most fun watching Gurren Lagann. But Mob Psycho, man, like. Yeah,
I mean, Mob Psycho has probably one of the best stories in anime ever.
Yeah, to me, I put Mob Psycho as my anime of the decade.
Yeah.
Of the last 10 years, which I still stand by. I think as an overall package, it is got such good life messages about, you know, seeing a character like Mob, seeing Reagan as well. Reagan's character development was absolutely fucking insane. To see his progression from being like Saul from Better Call Saul, and then actually humanizing him and being a really interesting character. Mob.
Reagan made that show for me.
Yeah.
Without Reagan, like I think, well, Reagan is how Mob's story moves forward.
Yeah, totally.
So getting to see that development.
And seeing Mob, you know, I think Mob just has like such a good message with this character, which is like someone who's like insanely powerful in the constraints of his own world. No one is like a better psychic than Mob, but just seeing him still, no matter what, try to go on this path of like betterment and self-development. You know, joining the gym club, or what was it called again? Self-improvement club.
Self-improvement club.
And just trying to be the best person he can be, even though he could easily just destroy the fucking world. I was like, he's a real one.
Yeah.
But in Gurren Lagann, he did punch someone by grabbing a galaxy, and that
Yeah, they were throwing galaxies.
that was pretty fucking high.
But I mean, Mob has Reagan, Gurren Lagann has fucking Kamina, man.
Kamina the goat. That's why he's the goat.
Mob Psycho teaches you how to be a man. Gurren Lagann, you become a man
Yeah.
after watching it, you know?
Like, you start off episode 1, no hair on your balls. By the end of the show, your balls are hairy as fuck. You become a man.
It was really refreshing to, and it's kind of a shame that it isn't done more, even after Gurren Lagann, that there wasn't more of like a character having to actually mature and go on and actually grow up.
Yeah,
which
I mean,
we rarely get to fucking see.
It has done, Gurren Lagann for me stands out as doing one thing that I can't think of like many other shows doing, which is you take one of like your goated characters and then you kill him off.
Yeah.
Like not even like halfway through, or like, you know, like not even right at the end of the story. It's like bam, right in the middle.
14, I think it was episode
Yeah,
14.
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking 14
Yeah.
too.
I'm not sure if it was 14. I think I feel like
Google
it
it.
was
What episode
earlier.
does he die?
I feel like it was earlier than that, but I remember it being around the halfway point.
Yeah.
And yeah, he didn't just sit around crying all day. Which I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
thank God.
Yeah, he used that to his, like, you know, to the best of the situation and grew
He locked the
larger
fuck
than
in.
life.
He
He
locked
locked the fuck in.
Which I appreciated.
Yeah.
We should all lock the fuck in when shit hits the fan.
Yeah. And the problem with Gurren Lagann is that to me, it just ruined a certain sect of anime. Because I don't think anything can be as hype as my first time seeing Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
And I don't think anything has...
18. 8. Oh, okay.
Oh, 8.
It wasn't even halfway
Whoa,
through.
It wasn't even halfway through. Holy
the
shit.
fact that it was 8 episodes out of like 26.
26.
So like, a third of the way through, and we're just like, nah, he was definitely 14 episodes in, man.
It felt like that.
Yeah.
I think what made it so impactful is that nowadays I find that a lot of media, when we're consuming it, that normally when something like that will happen, we are signaled so early on, like, guys, it's a happy show.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, but there might be something a little bit nefarious, but it's a happy show.
Yeah.
Whereas this one actually felt like, all right, it's pretty good vibes. Like there was no kind of hint that there were stakes like that.
Yeah.
And
that's
then
the
at
thing,
least from
right?
memory, it could be wrong.
Yeah, but that's the thing that, like, that's why I
wrong.
think that episode was so impactful for me, because you're presented with this character with
Feels
the
like
fucking
invincible.
he feels invincible. He's so like cocky and up himself, but like in a lovable way.
But it does feel like your older brother, right? It does, you never think
exactly.
your older brother, anything could happen to him. He's invincible.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know, just like you can't look at a character like that and who says shit like, who do you think I am?
Yeah.
Like when he says shit like that, and you're just like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna be the hero that saves everything, and then and then he's not.
Just the fact that Gurren Lagann can get away with some of the lines that they characters say, and you fully like invest yourself in them, and then you actually like swear down. If someone said this in real life, people would be like, "Yo, that's cringe as fuck, bro."
Yeah. If you hear someone say, "My drill will pierce the
Yeah.
heavens," you're just like, "What the fuck?" But when Kamina says that shit, I was just like, "Let's go!"
You're like, just who the hell do you think I am? And I'm just like, you have to have a certain amount of energy to be able to get away with saying
sick.
that line. And Gurren Lagann is that to a T.
It's so
But
sick.
when Reagan got like, what was it, like 1% of Mob's powers and popped off, that shit was so fucking hype.
I mean, it was hype, but nothing.
I don't know. It was pretty fucking hype, Khan. It was pretty fucking hype.
It was hype, but nothing comes close to just seeing, like, because Gurren Lagann was the first time you're like, how high is this going to go?
Yeah.
And then they go to space, and then they go to galaxies, and then you go to the last fights. And then it is just Gurren Lagann, the last, like, the last few episodes was just pure aura.
Yeah.
Every scene, not just like one character, every single character, every single scene just exuded the fucking aura.
It's like, I don't know how this happened, but I'm here for it.
But
I'm nutty.
I still think of that scene where like everyone's trapped in some alternate dimension or something, and then it's just the scene where fucking it's like Simone and like the anti-spiral or something like that. Then everyone escapes, and then you just see everyone like this, like that. Yeah. Oh my god, just fucking getting goosebumps just thinking about it, man.
Sick.
Yeah, nothing. Gurren Lagann, nothing has come close in terms of like pure aura and hype for me with Gurren Lagann. And it's kind of bad because I thought that when I watched it and I still haven't seen anything that touches it in terms of just that. And for that, I got to go with my heart. I'm going Gurren Lagann. This is hard. This is so hard.
I'm gonna say Mob Psycho.
This is so hard.
I like Mob
because
Psycho
critically speaking, my brain is like Mob is a better show.
Yeah.
But my heart goes, nothing you have watched since you first watched Gurren Lagann has come to touch that in terms of...
Listen, it's not a sexy story at all times. Mob has to, self-improvement is not a fun topic. It's not an easy topic to show in a fun way.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mob somehow managed to mix world-ending insane fight scenes with the mundane of just being a fucking kid in school who also has to maybe go to the gym. That's pretty fucking cool. That's so cool that we can have those two worlds coexist. And I almost remember more of the self-improvement stuff than the fights, except for like one or two of the fights that are really like absolutely insane. So I'll say Mob for me. Mob
Giga Drill Breaker, though.
because the real
Giga Drill Breaker.
I agree, Garn, but the real Giga Chad here is being able to look at oneself and improve.
This is like one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z images that gets replied to like every Goku would never be able to touch Gojo or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, nice fucking stupid hack / ability or whatever. Now check this shit out. And it's just Goku powering up. And it's just like the ultimate, whatever, mate.
Yeah,
that's just Gurren Lagann energy to a T. So I agree with you. But also, check this shit out, man.
I agree with both of you, which is why this is so hard, but I'm gonna have to go Gurren Lagann, man. I'm gonna have to go Gurren Lagann. If I'm thinking about it, I'm like 50 years from now, which one am I gonna remember more? It's gonna be Gurren Lagann.